Welcome back to EtherLink AI Insights. I'm Alex, and today we're diving into something I honestly didn't expect to exist: executive AI retreats in the Finnish wilderness. Our topic today is AI retreats in Finnish Lapland, executive leadership and vision quests. And Sam, when I first read this, I thought it was either genius or completely absurd. Maybe both?
I had the exact same reaction, but here's the thing. It's actually grounded in solid cognitive science. The premise is that 50% of enterprises with advanced AI capabilities have governance frameworks, but only 23% have actually operationalized them through deliberate strategic retreats or transformation programs. There's a massive gap between having AI and mastering it, and that gap is what AetherTravel is trying to bridge.
So you're saying this isn't just about getting away from the office and staring at trees while thinking about prompts?
Not at all. There's neuroscience backing this up. Stanford research shows that cognitively demanding tasks performed in natural environments have 40% higher retention rates and 31% improved creative problem-solving compared to indoor settings. For AI architects wrestling with governance compliance and agentic system design, that's not a trivial advantage. Your brain actually works better in those conditions.
Okay, so why specifically Finnish Lapland, though? Why not a nice retreat center in, I don't know, Switzerland or somewhere equally scenic?
Geography and circadian rhythm, primarily. Lapland has 4 national parks, pristine lakes, and during summer, the midnight sun eliminates circadian disruption entirely. Sleep research from the University of Helsinki shows that enhanced circadian alignment actually improves executive decision-making. You're not fighting your body's natural rhythms while you're trying to design compliance frameworks. You're working with your neurobiology.
That's fascinating, but let's ground this in reality. What does a week actually look like for someone attending one of these retreats?
It's a 7-day program with a maximum of 8 participants. Each person gets paired with a dedicated AI mentor, a senior architect trained in both technical deployment and executive coaching. This isn't consulting theater. These mentors are co-designing custom AI agents with participants in real time, debugging and optimizing until you have something production-ready by the end of the week.
Wait, so you're actually leaving with a functional AI agent, not just a PowerPoint deck and some strategic recommendations?
Exactly. Days 2 through 4 are focused on hands-on agentic AI architecture. You're mapping your actual organizational workflows, identifying where automation can live, and building custom agents that address your specific use cases. This is bespoke work tailored to each executive's regulatory environment and technical maturity level.
And the EU AI Act compliance piece, how does that factor in? Because I know that's been a headache for a lot of European organizations since it went operational in 2025.
This is where the program gets really smart. According to PwC's European AI Governance Report, 67% of EU enterprises cite governance complexity as their primary barrier to AI adoption. Most companies understand the requirements, but implementation feels abstract and painful. AetherTravel embeds compliance design into every module, not as a separate checkbox, but as an integral part of how you're architecting your AI systems.
So instead of, here's what the EU AI Act says, now go implement it, it's more like, let's build your AI system in a way that inherently complies?
Precisely. You're learning governance principles through experiential application rather than reading documentation. When you're actually designing an agent that needs to handle high-risk use cases while maintaining audit trails and explainability, the compliance requirements stop being theoretical and become part of your workflow. That sticks with you.
What about the prompt engineering piece? I know that's become crucial for organizations trying to optimize their AI outputs.
The program includes what they call golden prompt stacks, essentially curated, tested, and optimized prompts designed specifically for enterprise governance contexts. Rather than trial and error, participants get to work with templates that have been validated through real organizational deployments. Then you customize them for your own systems, with your mentor helping you iterate until you nail the performance targets.
I'm curious about the practical implementation side. Everyone leaves with this production-ready agent and a 90-day roadmap, right? But how does that translate back to their actual organization? What's the handoff look like?
That's a critical detail, and honestly, it's where a lot of retreat-based programs fall apart. AetherTravel structures the entire week around building something your team can actually use and maintain when you return. You're not building some magical system you can't replicate. You're building a proof of concept with full documentation and your mentor's guidance on knowledge transfer.
And the 90-day roadmap component?
That's your implementation timeline for rolling out what you've learned across your organization. It's grounded in realistic deployment constraints, your team's technical maturity, your regulatory requirements, your budget cycles. Your mentor helps you build something achievable, not aspirational.
Let's talk about who this is actually designed for. This isn't for someone just dipping their toes into AI, right?
No, this is for executives and leaders who have already committed to AI adoption and now need to deepen their mastery. You might be a compliance officer wrestling with EU AI Act implementation, or an innovation leader trying to architect agentic systems, or a CTO looking to operationalize AI governance frameworks. The common thread is that you're past the "should we use AI" question and into the "how do we do this right" phase.
What's the broader trend here? Why are we seeing these kinds of immersive AI leadership experiences emerge now, in 2025 and 2026?
Timing is everything. The EU AI Act is now operational, creating concrete governance requirements that aren't going away. Agentic AI systems are moving from research to enterprise deployment. The gap between having AI capabilities and actually managing them responsibly has become impossible to ignore. Organizations realize they need their leaders to think differently about AI strategy, and traditional conference formats and consulting models aren't cutting it.
So these retreats are filling a real void in how organizations develop their AI leadership bench strength.
Absolutely. And the nature-based learning component isn't just window dressing, it's backed by neuroscience. You're going to retain more, make better creative decisions, and actually leave with implementable strategy rather than theoretical frameworks. The combination of cognitive science, hands-on technical work, and personalized mentoring is genuinely transformative.
If someone listening to this is thinking, this might be exactly what our organization needs, where should they go to learn more?
Head over to etherlink.ai and check out the full article on AI retreats in Finnish Lapland. It goes deeper into the program architecture, the mentor model, and the specific outcomes organizations are seeing. The full details are all there.
Sam, thanks for breaking this down. It's one of those ideas that sounds unconventional until you understand the research and the execution model. Then it actually makes a lot of sense. Thanks to our listeners, and we'll catch you on the next episode of EtherLink AI Insights.
Thanks, Alex. Great conversation. See you next time.